Hey guys, welcome back and thanks so much for watching. I am standing in my new closet and I am so in love. I realized I never filmed an intro. I think this video might have been filmed over the course of, it was just 2 days. And it's a lot of footage, so I'm just gonna walk you guys through the process of like before what our closet looked like. I've got some really just true before pictures that show just how truly hideous this thing was. And then I have the during process and then we walk through it after. So I'm really, really excited and I know you guys are too. You've been blowing up my Instagram today and I'm so happy that you guys are excited to see it. So I'm ready to get into it. Make sure to go below and click the subscribe button if you are new here. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. Just follow me on, you know, just like all this, you know the thing, just all the social things. And let's go ahead and get into it. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the before. I also wanted to show you the conceptual image. I can't say anything about this other than just, oh, it's so bad. Okay, so got all these organizers in. Sorry, that's on my bras. I got all these organizers in today and I am waiting. I'm actually gonna change my stuff around. But this is the chaos. So this is all the boxes, that's the clothing rails. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, yeah, 5 of them. Holy crap. Okay, so we did want to show some of this on camera. I watched some videos on how to put this stuff together, but I think it's ultimately just easiest if you read the instructions, but I did want to show it, including my husband opening this box like a Neanderthal. I have never seen somebody tear into a box like that before. I was just making fun of him all day. I was like, honey, why are you ripping that open like an animal? But anyway, I wanted to share the building process just a little bit so you guys could kind of see. It is very tedious, but Sam is really good with his hands. He has a lot of tools. And then I am an interior designer, currently commercial, but formerly a residential designer. So we both have a lot of just like experience on putting furniture together. So it only took us 11 hours. And I've seen some videos where it took like someone, you know, like 4 days to put some together. So just know that the time does vary. The process does vary. The best thing you can just do is get somebody to help you. Sam did it by himself, the first cabinet by himself. And then the second one, I helped him. He said the first one took him like 25 minutes to put together. And by the last one, it took us less than 10. So it does get easier as you go for each piece. As you repeat the process, you like get more comfortable with it. You kind of know what to do. But I mean, it is a long process. Like I said, this was an 11-hour day to get all this stuff put in. Just so you guys can kind of see. So this is from the Billy bookshelves put together last night. No, I'm not stressed at all. Why do you ask? OMG. OMG. So these are the only 2 we have left of the like base frames, wardrobe frames. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, I mean, we only have those 2 left because we've got 3 bookshelves. Sam's got his game plan up there. And then 2 of the main wardrobes put together. And the curtains hung already. So Sam and I both assumed that putting the drawers together was gonna be kind of tedious, and it actually wasn't. Like, this was the first drawer we did, and I think it might have taken us like 4 minutes to put the whole thing together. And then after that, I mean, it was like under 2 minutes we were getting each drawer put together. The longest part of this entire day was getting these daggum drawers and like all the shelves put together into the wardrobes, and also just making sure they were level. That seriously took us so much longer than like any other thing that we have done today at all. And it was just so surprising to me.
All right, guys, so Sam just went to grab the bookshelves. Surprisingly, did not come with mounting hardware, even though in the picture, they are all three mounted together. So that's kind of annoying. So while Sam went to grab the mounting hardware, I decided I would go ahead and show you guys this stuff so I can go ahead and start putting some of my clothes in and all that, and then I can get this video like filmed for you guys. So I originally ordered long curtains and I love them, but I ordered long curtains and just wasn't thinking about for the window, and so I tried to cut them. Tried. Let's put emphasis on the word tried. And so I just had to order some 45-inch curtains, so please disregard those. But when you walk in, it's a little bright. The first thing you see, so when you come in, I'm actually going to, he needs to mount these together to put the mirrors, but I'll show you guys that like when there's clothes in here in the final walkthrough. And this window's open, which is why it looks like that. But you come in and the first thing you see is these 3 bookshelves underneath that window. These are gonna have my shoes on them, and then here is probably gonna have like my jewelry box and stuff like that. The top will utilize as well, but I'm not quite sure until I put everything in here. And then this, seriously, it took 2 minutes. But look how good this looks. So this is getting replaced tomorrow. It's this really ugly like fan with caning on it. Pretty sure it's been here since the house was built. So we're replacing that with a pretty chandelier. And then I do have some boxes on the top because I just wanted to go ahead and get those out of the way. So for this one right here, actually, let me show you guys the picture. So this is what it was supposed to look like. And if you see, the drawers and that other little side shelf got reversed because I did not think about this right here. I definitely was like, no, it'll work. Like the shelf will line up right, and then this will line up right. I just didn't think about the space in between them. So we did have to kind of change the way that it looks. And just to be totally transparent, all of this stuff, can you see that price right there? Was $889.97 for all of this. For all of this. But this entire room, flooring included, delivery included, those shelves included, cost us less than like $1,300 to redo. So looks really good, but now I'll kind of get into this. So this is where I'm gonna keep some of my clothing, and then we do have this long space here for like longer dresses. And then this right here was originally supposed to be for sweaters, but I think that actually might be for either sweaters and or shoes. I'll just have to see how many things I can fit in the drawers because the drawers are massive. Everything is so much bigger, like it feels bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So over here, this is where some of my other clothing will go. And then they do have different racks or like little pull-out trays that you can put in here. But I opted for this one because I think I can put the most stuff in here. Like I put glasses, dangle earrings, you know, things like that. Even some jewelry. And then here I have just 2 clear front drawers and then 2 white front drawers. This is kind of a little bit up for grabs. We're not quite sure what will go on the top and what will go on the bottom, but we're thinking like our coats and stuff will go on the bottom. And then maybe like some of my clothes, some of Sam's clothes here, we're not sure. This is definitely Sam's. And then it has this white shelf over it, clear shelf. We will split this. This is for our pants. You can fit like, I think 2 or 3 pairs of pants on one rack, and then some people like double up their pants and put them here too. So this fits a ton of bottoms on it. And then finally, this is for Sam's shoes. As I've told you guys in previous videos, he does not have a lot of shoes. He actually just got rid of a ton of them. And so this pull-out rack is like perfect because he's gonna keep like his 2 or 3 pairs of dressier shoes on my shoe racks. And then his like normal day-to-day shoes will go there. And then there's Allie girl. Yeah, you like it? All right, so everything is ready except for these. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting stuff in the closets now. I'm so excited.
So one thing you will see me do is I will constantly go back and forth, kind of change the way that I think I'm going to organize something. As I showed you guys, like the clip, the conceptual image, this isn't even what it was actually supposed to look like. We did end up switching some things around. So if you're going to do this, just know that like you don't have to be set to this one particular look. I just like to find what works for me, and even what works for me right now, like may not work for me 6 months from now. So it's all just kind of about trying it out. I did end up deciding to put all of my long clothes on the left-hand side, like even if they were cardigans or dresses or things that didn't quite go with the color coordination that I generally like to do. That's how it ended up working out. And then my husband, you'll see later in the clips, he decided to separate his clothes by type. So like he has all of his long sleeves together, and then all of his like regular t-shirts, and then his dress shirts and all that. And then each like section is color coordinated. So just find what truly works for you. The shoes were my favorite part. As I have previously mentioned, I have 3 Billy bookshelves pushed together, and I have all kinds of shoes of different heights, different heels, but I do generally like neutral clothing, and so a lot of my shoes are neutral. So I think it was more of just figuring out what shoe went where. And actually, I think what you're seeing right now, like, isn't even how it ended up. But what you will see is 2 of my husband's, I think it was either 2 or 3 of my husband's dress shoes ended up on these shelves as well, which was always kind of the plan, just to kind of keep them away from his like regular shoes that are a little bit more protected, and it keeps them on display. I think it is so pretty. I am so glad that we decided to do this, and I am like so in love with this closet. Like I said on my Instagram stories today, if you follow me, apart from marrying Sam, this closet was the best decision I've ever made. This pull-out tray, like I just absolutely know that this is going to be one of those that I really like to change up. I like to change up things, you know, every 6 or so months in my house just so I don't get like bored with something or I don't get, you know, tired of it. I took all of the earrings that I originally had on a display. All of my earrings are fairly affordable. They all come from Amazon, so I just keep them kind of out. All of my like very precious jewelry stays in a safe. So these pieces, I was just fine with like having them lay in the drawer. I wanted to try out a few different ways to kind of organize them. And then when I actually went to shut the drawer, all of them are soft close, so they kind of shifted a little bit. So then I had to go back and reorganize, like I just keep saying. Find what works for you. Okay guys, so we are finished. It has been at this point a almost 11-hour day. So I wanted to show you guys this before the night was over. We do still have a few things right here. We're going to hang some command hooks, and then our hats are gonna go right here, and then right here tomorrow we're gonna take the mirror out of our guest bedroom and it will go right here for like mirror outfit pics and stuff. But I just wanted to show you guys the finished product. I am so happy with this. I ended up doing 3 bookshelves together, and everything will be linked in the description bar below. Whether it is like, you know, just a description or anything like that, I'll try and link as much as I can. But these are Billy bookshelves, and they're the 42 inches. I was able to adjust some of the shelves as you guys saw, and I made this my shoe rack, and then Sam was actually even able to put some of his shoes on here. And then on top I have my headbands over there, and then some jewelry. Now, this is the actual closet portion that I'm so happy with. I decided to put my longer dresses and like cardigans and stuff over here, and then some of my more colorful pieces here, because obviously my like neutrals are I have the most of those. So that's just kind of how I have this organized. And then down here I have like my casual shoes, so my sandals and then sneakers, and then a few of my bags, just the ones that I like don't have hung in my closet. This, come show them this, is insane. So this is where I keep all of my really fun earrings and then my sunglasses. I really like this way. I did like them displayed the other way, but I think this is just going to be much easier for when I'm trying to like get dressed in a hurry. All of the drawers, by the way, are soft close. That is standard. You don't have to specify it separately. I didn't know that. Then in this drawer, I have my jean shorts because I wasn't really comfortable like hanging them or folding them and put them on the jean rack. And then just 2 like casual jackets that really don't hang that well. In this one, I've got my sweaters, and I did separate them with this like faux fur scarf because this faux fur scarf literally does not fit anywhere. So it doesn't even fit well in here. So I keep my sweaters in here. And then when we get down to this one, all of my leggings are in the wash right now. So that's where my leggings will go, but these are my workout, either like sets or just some of my workout clothes. And then my pajamas back there. Doug Booty, please move. Scare me. Scare me.
He can't. You only gave him the one little rug. You took his carpet.
And And then this is my, what is it, everybody calls it like jokingly, unmentionables or whatever. I have my bras, socks, bralettes, some of my like lesser used sports bras. I'm gonna keep my more frequently used ones in here, but they're like all in the wash right now. Underwear, and then two like this is the strapless bra that I wear very rarely, and then like Spanx. And then when you get over here, this is my husband's stuff. He finally let me color code his stuff, finally. And then down on the bottom is where we actually joined our stuff. So like we have coats, his coats and jackets, my coats and jackets. And then maybe, you know, we'll change these around when it gets colder out, but we're actually moving into warmer weather, so they're on the bottom for now. And then this is also his size. These are the, I forgot to mention, these are the 39-inch shelves. Mine are the 29-inch. And it's so funny that the fashion blogger was the one who got the smaller shelves. That's just how it was born. So this is his stuff. This is quite possibly my favorite thing out of the entire closet, and I know that seems weird, but it has like my joggers, work pants, leather pants, all of my jeans, and then all of the pants that Sam hangs up. He actually folds a lot of his, which is very surprising. So he doesn't have that many pants to hang up, and then so it also has room for his ties. And then I also mentioned he got rid of a bunch of shoes recently, so he is down to these shoes. And so these fit perfectly, and then like I showed you guys, like the two, he has two pairs of like regular shoes in there. So that's it. It is all finished. I am so in love with this. I can't wait to get the mirror in here tomorrow, but I have to edit this video. I have to clean the house because I've neglected to do that for the last 12 hours, and it's just been a long day. So thanks guys for watching. Make sure to go below and click the subscribe button if you're new here. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed seeing it and like the closet transformation, and I will see you guys in my next video.